And next up we have the most BS trophy award for trophies in games that were just straight up bullshit, which ruined the platinum journey and made me wonder just what the hell the devs were thinking. So the nominees for most BS trophy are the Karate Kid Street Rumbles Learn Fly Trophy. Now this trophy requires you to be a god at music rhythm minigames, which is stupid as this is a side-scrolling beat 'em up. The Learn Fly trophy can only be unlocked by scoring 90 points on this crane kick minigame, which is only possible by playing the perfect game and hitting the X button all of the time as it swings past the green zone. Miss one at any point and you've failed, as there is simply not enough time to earn the 90 points otherwise. The timing of this is really awkward too, and worst of all, the pendulum speeds up partway through this minigame, and trying to maintain a combo, especially near the end when you can see the timer counting down, is really difficult, as that will just put you off, so you're gonna fail this over and over and over again. It'll make you question your sanity and if it's even worth going for these trophies and trying to get the platinum, because this is just absolute torture. You've been warned. Wanted Dead Ramen World Legend Trophy. So I played this game earlier in the year before I came across Karate Kid, and like that game, the hardest trophy to unlock in this third-person hack slash and shooter game was a minigame trophy. In this minigame, you have to eat bowls of ramen, and it plays out like Guitar Hero, with you having to press the buttons at the right time, which sounds simple, but to get the trophy, you need to beat the entire 6 or so minute long song, eating 10 plus bowls of ramen without ever missing a single button press. That is crazy. That is stupid. That is BS. What were they thinking? It's not simple either, as you have to use the face buttons and the triggers with single, double taps, triple taps and holds throughout, which come at you really fast. How do they expect you to be perfect for that long with well over 3, 4, maybe even 500 button presses along the way? It's absolutely crazy and just stupid. So stupid in fact that they later patched it to change the requirement, so now you just need to hit 250 hit combo, which is still really difficult to try and chain 250 hits together without a single miss, and of course it's still BS. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is such a dull game and I actually began to regret playing it during the first hour or so, but as a single trophy had already popped, I couldn't just leave it on my list incomplete, could I? And by far one of the more tedious trophies was the one with the Clans trophy for completing part 3 of the clan contribution missions with all 3 clans. This was such a tedious trophy to do, as it was just tied to a long-winded series of multi-part missions that were never fun or interesting, as they all boiled down to annoying fetch quests where you had to gather plants, meat and other ingredients that a particular settlement want and drop them off in their contribution baskets. Sometimes you may need to cook those ingredients first in order to make a specific meal or use them to craft a particular weapon or item they want. But the cooking and crafting is just a simple button press with you watching a little cutscene that plays out, and this whole extra step becomes annoying really fast, as it just forces you to find even more stuff before you can cross off that particular settlement off your list. And after you do that for 3 clan settlements in a region, you then get to part 2 of the mission, where you have to do the same exact thing for another 5 settlements within that region, each wanting a different plant, meal or item for their contribution basket to get you to part 3 of the mission, where again you'll do the exact same thing all over again for another 7 or so camps within that region. Ugh. Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 Remastered, the PlayStation 5 version. Did you know there are 269 trophies to collect in this trilogy, with 253 of them being bronze and 16 of them being silver, which means that there are no gold trophies in this game, and on the PlayStation 5 version of Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered, there isn't a single platinum trophy for you to unlock. Oh, what happened there? The PlayStation 5's trophy system is an absolute fail, and this is the biggest insult if you have the PlayStation 5 version and you're trying to get all of the trophies, because having that many trophies, 269 of them, to be not awarded with a single platinum trophy is absolutely ridiculous. It's pure BS. You should be getting all 3 platinums, and it's why I avoided playing the PS5 version and instead opted for the PS4 version, as that has 3 separate platinums, 1 for each of the 3 games. It's just stupid, and I'm so glad that Tomb Raider 4 to 6 is coming out on PS4 as well, because there's no way I'd be playing it on PS5 if I didn't get a platinum in that as well for every game. This also affects other games like Call of Duty and Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 on PlayStation 5, but for me, the biggest BS came in the form of Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered, purely because the game has 269 trophies. You could have at least given me 1 platinum, but to not give me any at all, that is just BS. And the winner of the most bullshit trophy of 2024 is, of course, the Learn Fly trophy in Karate Kid Street Rumble. It's terrible. I absolutely hate it, and this is by far the most BS trophy I'm going to be unlocking in 2024. Even if there's another game that's even worse than this, I can't see it having a worse trophy than this one. Just why did it have to be 90 points? Why couldn't it have been a 60-second minigame and you could score double that in that time, but the trophy is just for 90? That still would have been challenging to try and get 90, or even just giving me 5 more seconds. That would have helped. But no, you have to get it on every swing, and you can't let the whole thing do a whole swing cycle, like going from left to right and then right to left again. You have to get it twice in that swing cycle. So it's just really hard to do, and you'll be playing it for hours and trying it, and then you'll leave it because you'll give up. And when you come back to it the next time, you'll spend like 20 minutes just getting used to the pattern again, because it's just so quick and so precise, and you don't get much leeway in pressing it too fast or too slow, because you'll easily just end up with a miss and just failing your run. It's an absolute nightmare of a trophy, and I hated every second trying to get this one. So please do yourself a favour and just avoid this one, because it is absolutely BS, and it's probably up there as one of the most BS trophies I've ever covered in 200 plus episodes of this show. So